my god, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday, the internet movie show now coming to you from New York City. And you know, I've only been here about a week, but I've already seen a ton of sights the Big Apple has to offer, such as Times Square, the subway system, a public payphone, a dead rat, a man publicly urinating on the sidewalk. And now you're in New York, concrete jungle where rats die and people use the streets as their toilets. Now you're in New York. Oh, but you know what? It's Halloween, and there are certain things you can do in New York that you can't do anywhere else. Like me, standing outside the freaking Ghostbusters firehouse while wearing my Ghostbusters t-shirt. That's awesome. Back to you, me. Nice brick. I don't know about that. Thanks, less handsome version of me. Make fun of my brick. Alright, what's this show about? Alright, movies. Why don't we take a look at the past 2 weeks and see if there's anything that remakes and sequels. So I haven't missed anything. The only thing on that list I would recommend is Paranormal Activity 3, because it's the only horror movie out right now, and yes, I am consciously ignoring The Thing, reboot, remake, whatever the hell it is. There's only one thing for me, and it's got Kurt Russell and Wilford Diabetes Brimley in it. So, if we don't have any horror movies coming out this week, what do we have? Well, we have In Time, a futuristic sci-fi action movie starring none other than Justin Timberlake? Alright, okay JT, this is your big shot. He is headlining a movie for the first time. This is his big starring role, all by himself trying to carry a film. And I'm not quite sold on that yet. He's good in small doses, as seen on SNL and Social Network, but I don't know if he can carry a film on his own. Luckily, he surrounded himself with a pretty cool premise. Basically, in the future, everybody lives until the age of 25, and then if they want to live longer, they have to pay money. So if you're rich, you can live forever, but if you're poor, you have to scrape and fight just to live another day. It's a cool premise, but honestly, this really feels like a checklist movie for JT Lake. It's like, oh, I've done the prestige picture, I've done the romantic comedy, I've done the kids movie, now I guess I have to do the sci-fi action movie? Yeah, okay, sure. I'm not entirely convinced he can lead, and I'm not the only one, because every time he gets interviewed, people always ask him, hey JT, when are you going to record another album? It's like if people were to ask me, hey, Nerd with Words, when are you going to go back onto campuses and write parking tickets? Because totally did that. Do you think people ask Will Smith when he's going to put out his next album? No, because people just look at him as an actor now. And I don't think Justin Timberlake is there yet. Alright, next up we have Johnny Depp showing his undying love for Hunter S. Thompson once again with the Rum Diary, which has potential to be drunken fun, but ultimately has too crazy of a history for me to really get on board with it. Like, Hunter S. Thompson wrote this book in 1961, but he didn't release it until 1998, over 30 years later. Then the movie went into development in 2000. It took 9 years before they started filming in 2009. And then 2 years after that, the movie is finally released. Now, on top of all that, the writer of the screenplay is a recovering alcoholic who broke his sobriety just so he could write the script drunk. That's crazy. I don't know how the movie could be even better than the backstory. I can actually kind of relate to that writer, though. I do occasionally have to have a drink just to get through these episodes, but it's nothing crazy. It's not like I'm drinking like 5 bottles of these, just one. It's not. I don't have a problem. Why are you looking at me like that? You got a problem? Yeah, you got a problem now, you son of a bitch. Finally, we have Shrek 5, or Puss in Boots. Now, the Shrek franchise has been long deceased, way past its expiration date, but DreamWorks just keeps shoveling that dead carcass into theaters, and people keep shelling out money to see it. I don't understand it. I was good after Shrek 2. I was like, alright, those were 2 pretty decent movies. I don't need to see anymore. But now, Antonio Banderas comes back as Puss in Boots, and I don't care. The reviews are saying that this is better than expected, but it doesn't matter to me. I am not walking up to a box office and saying, "One for Puss in Boots, please." And then walking into a movie theater full of children. Alone. Nude. Wait, no. Alright, time for 3 questions, New York style. Number 1, hey, what do you think of this Timberlake guy? Is he a leading man or what? Number 2, hey, it's Halloween. What are you going dressed as? Me? I'm Rick Grimes. And number 3, hey, what scary movies are you watching? Jesus Christ, I turned into John Travolta. Number 3, what scary movies are you going to watch this weekend? Attack the Block just came out on DVD. You should totally check that out. New York, here we go. Hey, I just heard about this movie called Attack the Block. It's out on DVD. You should check that shit out. That's good shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, New York. Please, don't murder me.